Another day, another dollar. Oh shit. All those leaves that are piled up there. It's never ending. I gotta clear that out probably today too, which means I get to go out on the roof. That's gonna be fun. But that's not the point of this particular video today. Today, we're going to be planting the humble potat. I've got some that I've already got eyes, and I've got a couple of pots that I can use. Let me show you. Now this bad boy right here has got his own drainage, which I appreciate because it makes my life just a little bit easier. But this holds 20 gallons, and that's a lot of potat. Now we are, hello little aphid. It's a fuzzy aphid. We are going to be planting a lot of potats. So I've got some that are organic. Wait for those to make eyes first before I can do anything with them. And then the ones that are already have eyes, I can cut up and put into this bad boy here. Now, the ones that have eyes already are not organic. I think they're Yukon Gold or just a gold variety. I'll have to double check. But having them means that we don't have to buy potatoes as often, which is what we want. The whole goal of all of this is to make us more self-sufficient in the long run and beautify our land. And already you can actually see there's quite a bit going on. Quite a bit indeed. Oops, sorry, covering up the camera. What I'll be doing today is seeing if I can clear out more of this. I would like to get this veiled down so we can at least kind of see what we're doing. And then I gotta open up this gate here and start hauling up all the branches that we did in my last video. But I'm not gonna torture you and make you watch me haul all those branches first. I'm not that mean. So I'm gonna get that done real quick and we'll see how much of a sweaty lady I am after that. Let's go! Originally, the game plan was simply just to move branches, which we did. We got them all up there and prepped for when I actually get a trailer. However, my mom, I asked her to come hang out with me. I didn't intend for her to do work just because sometimes I like to have someone with me when I'm doing stuff. And we got a lot done. She did most of this and I was in charge of just cutting things. But let's take a closer look. Wow, you might be saying, wow, that does not look like an impressive pile. How about now? She pretty much did the entirety of this, and we were fighting with ivy here all the way across and cut some of that down. There was a very small tree growing there that I've cut down as well, but realistically we just wanted to see if it could get done, and lo and behold, we can get this done without encroaching on the electrical box. We did make a few interesting discoveries, like this drainage channel that has basically been completely filled in. The only reason I knew it was here is because I saw this. Also, they used to have an electric dog fence that has been cut, and who knows where it goes. On the same topic, I saw it in here a couple of seconds ago when I came in here to cut this stuff. Ah, there it is. So you can see that wire right there. That is also the same dog fence. Mom didn't want to be on camera, but I also want to respect her wishes. So she said she wanted me to let you know. It was very hard work and she did all of it and she's very proud of herself. Taking a break, but Mr. Catsby has the right idea here. Sleep the day away. Yeah, he gives no fucks. But he does love having his tummy rubbed. Not a care in this world. There ain't nothing in your brain, is there, Mr. Catsby? Yeah. Nothing in that noggin. You wouldn't know it, but he actually came down with a brain-eating amoeba. After 3 weeks of fighting, the amoeba starved. Now for the fun part. So, to my knowledge, there's only 2 accesses to water in our yard at this moment, which means I'm going to have to be running a lot of water if I want to have a garden there. So in the meantime, I'm gonna move all of my potato goodies down here next to, God, I can't believe I'm saying this, next to our hot tub. I feel so bougie saying that. So this is kind of a 3-step process. Right now, I'm on step 2, which is cool off for a second. Step 3 is out here. So I have a little outside garden. Not super big, but I mean, it's big enough. That's where my cilantro bolted. So I gotta collect the seeds off that sucker here in a short bit of time. And then my tomatoes, and then I've got peppers. And actually right here is where I've got the tomatoes that have become too ripe. So I'm waiting to basically harvest the seeds off of them. But the reason we're here is actually for this thing. Let's grab it and go. Okay, we're back inside now. And so I technically don't have a root cellar yet. I am converting the downstairs tool room into a root cellar. So I can have all my canning goods and stuff in there as well. But for the meantime, let me show you what we're working with. Haha! So you can see these guys are starting to go. They got eyes on them. What we were looking for was a little bit of squish. They should be good to go. And they got quite a few eyes on them. Not just them. That's a good one. Let's see. You need more time. You got quite a few on you, so I can cut you in half. And this is reaching the point where it may not be so great to use, but we can still try. Now, what we're hoping, because these are organic, I bought these at the store, that they'll root, and then this one will get eyes. And this shouldn't take too long because they're in a cool, dark spot. Both of them, realistically. So we're just gonna wait on that. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut these bad boys. What we need is a total of 4-ish. Normally I would cut them and leave the ends to cure, but they should be fine. Handy dandy knife. Hee. And then this is what's left of our tomato harvest today. So, because I don't have my canning supplies up and ready yet, I let the kids pretty much have full reign on the tomatoes because I can't preserve them. But let me get these suckers all cut up real quick. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you plant them facing up. So let's go ahead and get that done now. Now I went ahead and muted the audio for this because we were also weed whacking at the same time, and I kind of assumed you didn't want to be tortured with that constant machine sound. That's not everybody's favorite thing in the whole wide world, and I get that. Anyway, finally got our lovely potato holder planter filled up. So I put in about 4 inches of soil. That is what I'm showing you here, with room enough to put 6 inches over it. Now I'm grabbing my potatoes, and the name of the game is we want to plant them so the eyes are facing up, because they need to go up. The roots are going to come out from the bottom, which is the meat of the potato, if you will, and the eyes are actually the sprouts themselves. So we're going to try for 5 plants in here and see how crowded it gets. It shouldn't be too horrible. This is, again, my test pot. I want to see how well it actually turns out. Now that we've got it all filled up, we just got to water this bad boy and we are good to go. She's just taking it and running. Okay. All right, now that that's done, 2 weeks, between 8 and 14 days, we'll find out if we have potato sprouts. Now, I'm not nearly as confident with these potatoes because I don't know where they came from. And if they're not organic, they're typically sprayed down with something that keeps them from sprouting. Thus the organic potatoes up top. But if it does work, that means we can have potatoes, and I'm really excited about that. So if this works, you'll know. We did way more work today than I intended. I'm gonna go swim now. Okay, bye.